Hello, YouTube, everybody. Twitch, hello, everybody. Twitch chat's down here below me again. Welcome to Disco Elysium. Big props to Rustic Friar for getting this game for me. I've never played it, but I do love RPG games. I haven't even watched any videos about it. Haven't seen the trailer. Don't know anything about it, but it looks like it's going to be fun. And, I mean, just look at those graphics. Like, come on. Okay, enough fussing. Let's get on with this. This is going to be the start of a new series here on YouTube. We're going to go ahead and get everything squared away. We'll figure out the controls. I hope there's a tutorial because I love tutorials. Alright, let's get it going. Let's just dive right in. New game. So, select archetype. Thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Well, it gives us an encyclopedia. Sensitive, very psychological and magnetic personality, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Gives you Inland Empire. Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world, gets through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Hand-eye coordination. Okay, so, and then create your own. You know what? Let's create our own character. That sounds like it's good. Intellect, raw brain power, how smart you are. Let's go. So we have a, okay, got it. So we do have a set number here. Psyche, how sensitivity, how emotionally intelligent you are. Okay. Let's go ahead and add one to Psyche because we need that. Physique, how your musculature, how strong you are. Motorics, your senses, how agile you are. Let's do this and add one there. I think that'll be good. Average, weak, good, average. Totally average to me. We'll be a little sensitive. Oh, okay. Logic, wield raw intellectual power to deduce the world. So do we get only one skill, or do we get to choose a skill for each one? Encyclopedia. Okay, so we do get to choose just one. Alright. Interesting. You got them all. Apparently I do. Oh wait, I got them all? Oh. Just get to choose a specialty. Okay. Specialty, huh? Half-light. Let the body take control, threaten people? No. Raise hair on your neck. Tune into the city. Go to party planet. Love and be loved by drugs. That sounds fun. Flex powerful muscles. Enjoy healthy organs. Oh. Pain threshold. Shrug off the pain. They'll have to hurt you more. Okay. Take blows. Don't let the world... Endurance, it wouldn't be bad. Ready, aim, and fire. Okay. Perception. See, hear, and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. Sneak under the noses. Some immense panache. Master machines. Pick locks and pockets. Ooh. That's not a bad one. Let's see, art in the world. Visual calculus. Reconstruct crime scenes. Make laws of physics work for the law. Oh. Play the actor, lie, and detect lies. That's also good. Volition, hold yourself together, keep your morale up. Inland Empire, hunches and gut feelings, dreams and waking life. Whoa. I think what we may want to do is something like endurance or physical instrument. Okay, let's go and make our... Make our specialty... Gotta care for my mustache in my mouth. Electrochemistry. Just because it sounds really funny. Set the signature. Boom. Confirm it. Because why not? So let's see what happens. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. R.S. Thomas.
There is nothing. I only warm primordial
Ancient
blackness.
reptilian brain.
You're conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
I love the voice acting. Okay.
Ever.
Ever.
Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Alright.
An inordinate
Simply
amount of time
non-existent.
passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
No ex-wives are contained within it? What was that about the ex something?
Awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
The meat thing. Okay. No, I wanted to know about the ex something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyssopelagic zone.
The abyssopelagic zone. So our options are Allons-y, never let me go. Or no, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Alright, never let me go.
Alright. Nothing down to fuck all, Borough.
I love this. A return trip to the silence, please. Let's visit the ancient Zero Holm. Look, there's I am tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a shit. There we go.
Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
Okay. Don't stop, keep singing. Sing me the song of death. Wait, no, I need to belittle myself instead.
Do you really?
Don't be naive. Of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends. I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion?
Ooh.
Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Got a bit carried away, absolutely.
Fear and apprehension.
Oh.
You should ask what's out there first.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first. Tell me, what's
There's
waiting
this
for me?
Giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball.
That's Earth.
You're one of them.
I'm assuming it's Earth.
It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
This game, your skills talk to you. That's awesome. I love that. It's basically all just evil apes duking it out on a ball. That's humanity. How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
Infinitesimally small. How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
And this duking it out I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face.
Oh.
Or you lose.
I think we should show some empathy. That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drowned?
You lost.
Oh. Hey, what's up, Black Dragon? Rustic, this is really cool. Well, there we are, underwear and all. Look at that beauty. Yes, stumble about. Oh, okay. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Ray is empty. Oh man. Empty cassette case. Let's take it. Like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. It's probably us. The reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Okay. It used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about the Etienne single "Smallest Church in Saint-Saëns." Must have rubbed someone the wrong way. The label says the song was recorded in '43. Okay. Got it. Let's put on our pants. It's probably a good thing to start with. Take. Savoir-faire. Tied around the thighs. +1 to electrochemistry. Tied around the crotch. Yeah, boy. Okay. So those are on now. Good. Wait, what did it say? These golden belt trousers are flare cut. They're someone's piss-soaked, cum-stained party pants. Holy cow! All right, all right. Party up, boy. All right. Look at this here. Oh, that's something in our head. Let's take that. Disco ass blazer. Yes. It's like someone skinned this blazer off some long extinct disco animal. Esprit de corps. Halogen watermarks. Aha. It has an enigmatic white rectangle on the back of the right sleeve. There it is. Okay. Of the bathtub. See bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Well, it shows what you can interact with on screen. Okay. Ah. Oh, hello. Take that white undershirt. White satin shirt. This white satin shirt used to be fancy. It used to really catch the light. Now it smells like someone took a piss in the armpits. Oh my gosh. +1 conceptualization. A real statement to wear. -1 suggestion. Unsavory odor. This is a mirror.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink.
Ooh.
In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Was it us, maybe?
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
Okay.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Ooh.
With all the synapses you've extinguished, it's a miracle you can even think of the sentence.
Thank you for the follow, Girl Spoken.
Is now
True
following.
act of self
Welcome to the
annulment.
dojo.
Welcome to the dojo, Girl Spoken. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. You're number 294. That means we're 6 away from 300. Was this kind of game, Black Dragon? Well, I think this is a very in-depth RPG style game, and probably more of a thought game than like a straight action game or anything. This is up my alley. Pretty good here. Anyways, with all the synapses you extinguished, it's a miracle you can even think this sentence. You've interrupted a true act of self-annulment here. By the way, Girl Spoken, how are you tonight? Never seen it before. This is my first time seeing it. Alright, wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror.
It does seem
Abort.
relatively new.
You clearly have not thought this through.
Abort.
You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. Thought it was well known, though. I had no idea. I think I had heard the name before, but I didn't know anything about it. Okay. Let's touch the face first.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What's
Where
wrong?
to even begin? There is the bloatedness, Then the swollenness.
I heard a door.
It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
An upholstery of alcohol. Woof. Okay. At least my tongue is okay. Touch the tongue. Yeah, touch the tongue.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like.
Ugh.
Between your fingers.
I'm sorry I touched the tongue. I'm sorry.
Bet you
Touch your
are.
nose.
Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either.
You honk your nose?
Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
I would say I'm scared. I want to stop doing this, but I want to... Let's see how far the rabbit hole goes.
Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to see it.
Okay. Wipe the mirror now.
Behold.
Hey, you're looking too good. Looking alright. Oh. Oh, but the portrait down here looks like absolute pain.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Of course I do. It's, is it some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar. This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. Dear Lord help me, what is this? Oh, 1, 2, or 3. That's a hard choice there. I'm gonna go with the superstar
It
one.
appears you're also dead.
Oh.
There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I think it might be because I'm a superstar.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No, this is what superstars do.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
Okay.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom. God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off, too. In a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it. It's an expression of pain. I want to keep playing the silly superstardom thing, but I also want to go with suggestive, because I think that's a good choice. Let's do
Please
it.
promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens.
No one tells me what to do.
That's right. Not even yourself. Go ahead, try something.
Yes.
It's not an order.
Encyclopedia, formidable 13. Dig deep into your mind. Oh, percentage. Very low. Okay. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Hello, Nez.
Is it me you're looking for?
Welcome to the stream, my friend. How you doing tonight? This is a white check. You may retry it. Oh, okay. Just stopping by the ATM. Buy at the moment. Okay, gotcha. That's a creepy face. It is. She came home from work. Gotcha, Nez. Well, this is a new game that I've never played before, and we're about to make a really big decision here. I think we're gonna do Encyclopedia, because I want to know what the depth is.
It belongs in the new
Success
third
check!
decade of the current century.
Once
Enough
the
time
I'll
had
come back.
passed
Alright, sounds
from
good,
the
Nez.
failure of the revolution. That,
This
for
is
a
cool.
fleeting moment, free market
decision.
economy
There you go.
seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
That's some deep thoughts for such a shallow
Things
mind.
were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly,
Disco happened.
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing.
Guillaume
Le
Le
Million.
Million.
Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de
Boîte de
nuit,
nuit.
somewhere in
I should
Revachol
play this
West,
somewhere at 2021.
Guillaume's
No,
blonde
not at all,
maid
Black Dragon.
appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
So I adopted it. Why? I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. How long ago was the new? Anything else? Like who I am? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? Let's add the clicking sound.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily
Gotcha.
in Guillaume Lemillion's regional mega hit, Don't Worry,
Your
Pretty Little Head.
How long ago was the news?
Some 20 odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression, looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
So I adopted it. Why?
Everyone loved it.
Oh.
Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you.
Kind of a creepy
Maybe
expression,
it
really.
did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
I mean, this is one thing. This down here in the corner, if you can just make that out, that's terrifying. Anything else, like who I am? Why did I drink myself into
You
oblivion?
have some understanding of the recent history of disco.
Ah,
The rest is darkness.
history of that would explain it. Okay, guess that's
It doesn't
then.
have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Maybe. Oh, we now have a 17% plus 2 because we know the origin. Okay. Let's roll. Let's do a constitution roll in electrochemistry.
It's too late.
Oh, darn it.
Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary.
Thought cabinet is also a
motor
unique and awesome
cortex.
mechanic. It
It could
is.
take a minor neurological
I'll have to look
miracle
into it.
for you to cease producing it.
Locked. I can't do it. Ah, put skill points into electrochemistry to open it again. Okay. Let the mirror be for now. So the thought cabinet, isn't that T? Oh. Okay. Whoa. That's a lot of text. I will not be reading through it necessarily, but let's internalize that. You'll experience various concepts and problems in the world, and you can choose to think about them. Okay, so that's giving you a conclusion. Ah! Temporary research bonus. -1 logic. Head in the clouds. That's okay. I'll take that. Research time, 4 hours and 30 minutes. Okay. That's a long time. Alright. Woohoo. Can I level it up? I don't have enough skill points. Okay. Alright. Back to here. There we go. So, there's this here. It's a locked door. You only have so many things on your mind at once. That makes sense. What was that? A tie! Oh, it's a tie. And it's in-game time, not 4 actual hours. Okay, so it has to be 4.5 hours of
This
playing
fan
the
has
game.
2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
You know what? Let's roll to grab the tie.
You swoop up and
Yes!
catch the
Got
tie.
it.
Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Ooh, let's dig into this one.
The blades come squeaking to a halt.
Oh, they actually come to a stop. That's cool.
A terrible
Oh.
mistake.
Oh.
Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
That's one hell of a hangover.
It's just a little hangover-induced
There it is.
photosensitivity. Don't overreact.
Bring it
Little
on.
black spots dance on your retinas. It's almost pleasurable.
Almost pleasurable. Alright. What else do we got? Oh, broken window, huh?
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows it.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
Thank you for that one, Wise Warrior. Black Dragon, I have media request off right now just for copyright purposes on YouTube. Yeah, I have it off just for now. Buttbot. Oh! I don't have Buttbot on yet. I'm sorry, Wise Warrior. I'm sorry, no Buttbot yet. Many checks in the game are influenced by outside action or dialogue. Ooh. Visual calculus. The lights are on. Oh, okay. That helped out. The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. Let's look out.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Wonder if we can get Buttbot live. Hang on. Let me do this real quick. Buttbot for Discord.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
Alright, visual calculus. This should be an easy roll.
What do you mean?
What?
Assess the
Failure?
damage. How would you do that? What are you even trying to
Oh,
do?
we're really hung over. Okay. That's fun. Okay. Okay, yeah, I was looking at butt spot there. I'm going to have to look a little bit deeper into that in order to make it happen. It'll take a few things. We'll do it after we do this recording, okay? Let's see. I guess we can't assess the damage yet. Let's go ahead and leave. That was a terrible roll. Ooh, is that a shoe? Who's that? What is that? Looks like a shoe. Take it. Green shoe, left foot. We have one shoe on. Horrific necktie. +1 Inland Empire. Vivid imagination. The necktie is adorned with a garish pattern. It's disturbingly vivid. Somehow you feel as if it would be wrong to ever take it off. It's your friend now. You will betray it if you change it for some boring scarf.
That you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I'm sorry, Warrior. Don't worry. After we're done with this recording, then we'll definitely do Bud Spot live on stream, okay? This green crocodile leather shoe has a high heel and chrome embellishments. It fits your left foot perfectly. Now all that remains is to find the other shoe. Okay. Where's the other shoe? Is the other shoe... The other shoe's not even here. What is this?
You hear a jingle.
Oh.
Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It
Fish 'em out.
says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
You mean this door? Probably this door, but I want to try this door instead. I don't know what it is. No, okay. Keys. Key to room 1, alright. So I think that's everything so far. Let's go to the door. Let's see what happens. Yeah, those of you who just joined in, this is Disco Elysium. Very interesting RPG style game. Deora, 19 degrees centigrade, clear. Oh, hello. Wait, where's the shoe? Where's my other shoe? Where is the shoe? You know what? Can I take this off real quick? There we go. Okay, good.
A few moments later.
Okay. What date is it? It says March. The year is 51. Okay. Revachol, zone of control, 0 degrees centigrade, black ice warning. Okay. Aren't the island communities one big copyright? Kind of. Oh, what is this? Money? Let's take it. Take all that money. Yeah!
Hello, officer.
Wait, I'm an officer? Hey, baby. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde, which I believe means walk the world. Pretty sure. New fashion hit wearing
The
one
young
shoe.
woman
That's right.
raises a cigarette to her lips.
Classier, Miss Orange, disco dancer.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep on walking. Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
Wait, I know, I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right? Or then why did you call me an officer? Let's be quirky.
The young woman shakes her head slowly. Officer could be an artistic statement.
Could be.
You're already prone to those.
Ooh. Officer is my stage name, right? I can see myself as a middling disco artist called The Officer. That's too odd. Chief Technical Officer is what I am. Let's go conceptualization.
No, you're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me.
Not, unless you've been shitting us all this time.
Just takes another drag. All this
You've
time.
been here for 3 days on official police business,
no
no
less.
less.
And what business is
Couldn't
that?
say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Mostly drinking. Okay. Tried the expression on her. Who in the right mind would let me be an
Don't be
officer
so
of the
harsh
law?
on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Okay, why don't I remember being a
Could
cop?
it be because of the drinking?
It could be. She raises an eyebrow. The cigarette sizzles. Let's try the expression. You know what? 8%. Go big or go home. Let's go.
The words have
there
already
you go.
left your mouth.
The words have already left your mouth. I want to have fuck with you.
What was that? That's
Oh.
not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. Say it again.
Said I wanted to have sex with you. There we go.
No. You see, that's
Not
not what you said. You said...
She's unable to finish, consumed with laughter. We're winning! We're winning, okay?
Come on, man. Pretty, please. One more time.
I said I want to have fuck with you.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you.
She wipes the
What
tears
kind
from
of
her
cop
eyes.
are you?
Cop of the apocalypse, superstar cop. It's been established. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. You're pretty. I'm sorry. I'm the sorry cop. No. We are not playing that game. Superstar cop. It's been established.
That's cool. Or if I can just maybe ask you to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit.
It means I'm a bloated old drunk with sideburns, disco pants. If I don't have a joke up my sleeve, it's on me. I'm a scion of Guillaume le Million. I'm thinking about it. Let's do that one. But, ooh, this self-deprecation is really good. Let's do that
I
one.
have certainly been entertained.
There we go.
Thank you. Whatever you are, you should stick to it. Otherwise,
She extinguishes her cigarette.
it's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Oh. Well, see you later, lady.
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
What didn't you do? Alright, I'll take that cigarette butt here. Left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Okay. Oh, wait. Let's knock on her door. Wonder what's gonna
The
happen.
door is closed.
Knock.
There is no answer.
What? What?
You hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside.
Oh, okay.
A tremendous loneliness comes over you.
Loneliness, huh?
Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Why are you doing this? Don't do this to me, beauty. Don't abandon me in all this ugliness. I'm so alone. Seems like a bad version of any shooting games in existence. Or the best version of Grand Theft Auto that you've ever seen. I'm so alone. Why are you doing this? Don't do this to me. Beauty, don't abandon me in all this ugliness. Swallow the emotion. I'm tempted to swallow the emotion, but I do like the beauty. Don't abandon me in all
The
this
door
ugliness.
does not care.
Well, that's a shame. Let's try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Okay, that's kind
As
of
you
creepy.
hold the metal, you sense the warmth left there by her hand.
Oh, that's creepy. Depending on the skill levels, they say different things to you. Ah. Let's knock again.
Still no answer.
Knock again much harder.
Still nothing. You should punch a fucking hole in it.
Oh. Suppress the urge. And you're able to say different things. Gotcha. Suppress the urge.
The murmur in your ears recedes slowly.
We don't need
Your
to do
breathing
that.
normalizes.
Let's go ahead and leave.
That's one lucky door.
That's a terrible option to have, I think. Oh, an autosave. Alright. Okay. Alright. Equip a flashlight in low light areas. Oh, okay. Wait, where am I? Oh. Lights. Oh, it's a music stand. This is where the lyrics would be. Big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. Yeah, boy. Speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense. My soul is modest. It's normal size. My soul is puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by this hangover. That sounds good. It's obscured by the hangover.
Of course. At this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside.
It
needs to be heard.
That wasn't what I planned on doing.
Through a PA system.
Uh-oh.
By other people.
Uh-oh. You can zoom in and out with the scroll wheel. Oh, okay.
Whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
Goes well with the theory I'm developing that I'm a down on my luck superstar person. What should I sing when it comes to it? Let's dig that one. I like option 2.
The sad small church song from that tape you found.
That was obvious. Of course, they'll really get a gauge on my soul with that one. I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy, get the crowd going.
Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound.
Excuse me.
You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Task gained, sing karaoke, huh? Sufficiently tragic tape, then play it on a boombox to memorize the lyrics. Then ask the cafeteria manager to perform, preferably in the evening. More people at the bar then. Oh. Okay. Yeah,
Who is mistakenly
well with that
identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
Oh, that's good.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Where's it coming
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do.
I can scroll in and out with the scroll wheel. Took you 5 hours to realize.
Shit.
Oh, and they solve shit. Okay. Actually, now that I hear superstar and law official in a sentence, they sound weird together. Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately.
You have. You're a big dick cop.
That's right.
Dick Mullen.
Dick Mullen.
Salam Rocky Bhai.
Salam Rocky Bhai.
Badass on the edge disco cop.
Yeah.
Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights.
Wait, what's that about a ludicrous fantasy world?
You know. Beneath it is just heartbreak. A pulmonary tract infection. Atherosclerotic disease. This is where you say action and reconceptualize all that. Reinvent it as the world's first celebrity police officer. This is the beginning of your legend.
Fuck it. Action!
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
That is appropriate. That fuck it. Action. Okay. Well, that was a lot. Oh. Well, we can really zoom in. Okay. So we can talk to the barkeep. I don't know what that is. Let's go here. Nosafed. I'll take it. Water cooler. Large bubble is rising to the surface. Man says, why clean? Only the word Monday is written on it. Oh, that's fun. Okay. What? Another thought? Man, okay. Soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Okay. What does this say? Mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 1600. Okay. The Royal Pinball machine is unplugged. That's a shame. Now let's talk to... Well, let's look at the doors here. I think we'll look at the... talk to the barkeep first. Doors bolted. A sign reads, kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300. Okay. What is this? Oh, another one. Some kind of superstar. First, let's make this absolutely clear. No one is saying you're an actual superstar in the groupies and cocaine, riddled with hepatitis C, strikes a lion-esque pose with a mic kind of way. You're not Guillaume de Million or Davy Dewis. No, you're a metaphorical superstar. You bring that rock and roll authenticity and passion to a line of work where people don't expect or want to see it. Where some would say it doesn't belong. Law enforcement. You know what? Internalize that. We're going on a really weird path here, and that's... I'm planning on making it our thing.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird.
Oh, dear.
As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
Okay.
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
What happened to the
Look,
bird?
Your buddy is over there.
Buddy. He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Okay.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
No,
The
I'm
bartender?
not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Well, can you serve me alcohol? I'm kidding. You look like a
That
bartender.
period of my life is over.
Oh, you used to be one.
Everyone
Alright.
who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the
I
difference?
have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did this Sylvie
She
go?
just, you know,
Alright. She just, you know. Alright, what does this sign say? Summer door closed for the winter. Okay. Alright. Oh, what are these? Can't grab them yet. Okay. So that's the buddy. Okay.
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife. Oh.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
I want to keep him waiting. I'd love to go to the door behind him. Let's talk to him first.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Kim Kitsuragi.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
This is probably going to determine where the conversation goes. Let's shake his hand. Let's be polite.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
His grip is
You
firm.
realize he's waiting for your name.
I don't really know my name. Just call me Officer. Conceptualization. Invent a name for yourself. -1 because we're partial to the officer. Let's go with the officer.
Very well, officer.
Slightly confused.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him? Yeah, I just talked
If you
to
don't
him.
mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Boy, this is one of those moments where you're digging yourself a hole. Okay. Yes, the police, I'm aware I'm a policeman. What interviews I have? Yes, I haven't. Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman.
And the interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Coroner's case?
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, you know, yeah,
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
I don't like dead bodies.
But did you take it down from the tree?
Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
At that moment, it's like, dead body? Like, you're just messing with me. No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
Exactly.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Oh, I haven't even been outside to see the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days.
7 days.
We should go there as soon as we are done talking to
Oh,
the
it's
owner.
falling apart. What if I told you? Not really a police officer. No. How can you be so sure I'm from the police, but I can't remember anything? What were we supposed to do again? There we go.
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia.
Oh, that's the rectangle.
On your back.
Okay. He points to your jacket.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
You said insignia, these
Yes.
white rectangles? But they're just white
They are
rectangles.
not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark
Ah.
with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
Revachol West.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
Not on me when I
Smoke weed every day.
There you go.
Smoke weed every day.
Oh, there we go. It was not on me when I woke up, officer. Pretend you found out I have my badge on, please. No, it wasn't on me when I
Using
woke
your
up.
identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
I can't remember
I can see
anything.
you drank last night and the night before.
How can you tell I
But you're
drank 2
still
nights in a
drunk
row?
now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our number one concern.
I would assume so too.
A painkiller would be good about now. This thing is pulsating with discomfort. The best cure for a headache is, of course, morphine. They won't have that. So cigarettes will have to do.
Cigarettes will have to do. There we go. What if I told you I'm not really a
We all
police
feel
officer?
that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer,
Police
I'm
officer.
afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
How very observant and completely blind of you to not take that seriously,
But first, we have to take it down.
he concludes. What are we supposed
Talk
to do
to the
again?
manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Let's roll.
After you, officer.
New task. Interview cafeteria manager and inspect victim's body.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party.
Oh!
You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Oh, he's down there with us. Look at that. Down in the corner. Okay. And report your badge missing as soon as possible. Okay. Interview cafeteria manager. Inspect victim's body. Okay. I think first thing we need to do. Let's interview the cafeteria manager. Boy, that bomber jacket don't look too good on you. He didn't even notice I'm not wearing shoes. When I did my playthrough, didn't have much physique, so it's interesting to see this new dialogue. Oh, okay. You meant like all intelligence and everything then?
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Okay.
Mr. Guard, right?
The lieutenant glances into his little notebook.
You run this place.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Ah, gotcha. More purple, wait. So that's... Oh, Psyche. Gotcha. Yeah, I definitely went with physique. He looks at you realizing he still doesn't know your name. I'm the Harbinger of Ruin.
What?
The gloaming. I am it.
I have no idea what that means.
Assume that empathy would be a useful stat in the game about talking to people. Ah, that's a good point. The human experiment will soon be over, cafeteria manager. Doesn't matter if you understand. Been to the precipice, cafeteria manager. I have seen the end. I've been to the mountaintop, Beavis. Human experiment or precipice? You know what? Human experiment.
What is this, a joke to you? Is this what you get when you call the police now?
It is.
This guy?
Points at me.
We've been waiting for a week here.
Well, yeah.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Imagine you're talking to a police officer. What's your name? I am the Harbinger of Ruin. What? The human experiment will soon be over. It doesn't matter if you understand.
Yes, of course.
Takes a step back. I would
know
too.
It took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you.
We asked
She
about her
usually
earlier.
works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Literally every time I talked to a person, the stat gave me a good read on how people felt about what I said. Ah, gotcha, Rustic. I'm just going for full, douchebag here, is what it seems.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Ah. Looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock.
Okay.
I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
I'm calling bull on that one.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Perhaps.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again.
Anyway,
if
they're
that's
all
what you
valid and
think.
catered to by the devs. Ooh, beautiful. I love it, Rustic. I love it.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Oh, that's definitely a kind of game that I can get sucked into. Yes. What? Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
He checks
I
his
have
little
everything.
notebook.
You?
Oh, you mean, do I have questions?
Yes. He means, do you have questions for me? Like
Our
a
lines of text are
police
insane.
officer?
It broke records. Wow. Like a police officer, the cafeteria manager is clearly agitated again. Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard.
Points
They
to the kitchen
hoisted him
behind
up
him.
on a tree there.
How do we get
That's
there, then?
easy. See that door there? First
Points to
you
the
exit
west.
through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence.
A really big one, okay.
You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys.
Just
The
a second.
hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
So Nez, this game is called Disco Elysium, and it's like an ultimate choose-your-adventure RPG is what I'm getting from it. I don't know how I've gotten to this point where I'm this, douche waffle of a police officer who's like, I'm a superstar who doesn't even know my own name, but we're going with it. We're rolling with it. Who killed him? Why did Sylvie go away?
I don't
killed
know
him?
who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill
What
him?
are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard. The prey drive says.
Yeah, let's do it. Did you kill him, Gart?
No, I didn't.
You can tell me, Gart. You killed him, right?
I didn't. I don't appreciate this. What is this?
He turns to Lieutenant. Why did you have to kill him?
Do I have to answer him?
Yes,
Is this
Lieutenant.
mandatory?
The lieutenant stands motionless, his expression unreadable.
Did he hurt you? Is that why? Did you get some kind of sick kick out of killing him? We're doing the bad cop routine now.
What are you, an idiot? I told you I haven't killed anyone.
Anyone? Have you killed someone else then?
He ignores you.
She went away because none of your business.
This game has the second highest amount of dialogue in the game ever, beaten by Star Wars The Old Republic. Now that makes sense. She went away because of none of your business. She pertains to the coming apocalypse. This is the second time you've avoided the subject. Valid point, let's do that.
My God, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person?
Why did
She
Sylvie
went
go away?
Because none of your business.
She pertains to the
Does
coming
she?
Aapocalypse.
Maybe she does. Maybe she pertains
Gained
to
experience.
the apocalypse. Sylvie is not here because I asked for her number. The dead body out back didn't help either, but it was mostly me. I hope you appreciate that.
I do appreciate that. Sylvie is not here because I asked for her number. You wanted to bark up that tree. Thank you. The lieutenant says he opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Mystery solved.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct.
Oh. This stuff gets on my nerves. I am a feminist. Well, with the expression used on the ladies. I guess I like to be thorough. Everything has something to do with everything. I don't know, I just went for it. I don't know, I just went for it.
Good for you. Was there something else? She went away
back
because
to
none
there.
of you... Does she?
Thank you.
Mystery
Is
solved.
it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching,
Okay.
not my employer conduct.
This stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. That's right. If there's one thing I know about myself, it's that I'm a total raging feminist. You heard me. Do you have a phallus in your ear? I said, ooh, there we go.
But there is a timetable for this investigation, dictated to us by the stages of decomposition. And it says we need to move on.
Fair assessment, Mr. Kitsuragi. Inexplicable feminist agenda. Yes.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Okay, first, who made the call? Okay. Something stirs in you, something interdisciplinary. Is it a newly formed reaction to the tyrannical gender roles around you? Or something you've always had? One thing is for sure, you're not a mild feminist. Oh no, these are incendiary thoughts aimed at undermining the very pillars of society. The tutorial wasn't in the game when I played. Oh, okay. Could you fashion them into some sort of weapon, perhaps? The first strike to decapitate the XY chromosome hegemony. They're still adding stuff, it looks like. That's pretty awesome. Well, yeah, this is like the quote-unquote definitive edition thing. Let's internalize the inexplicable feminist agenda. We're doing it. 3 hours, 45 minutes, okay.
She went away because none of... Does she? Maybe she...
Thank you.
Didn't go
I
well.
asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
Everything has something to do with everything.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd
Get a
like
lot
to
of
get
thoughts
back
in
to
it.
what I was doing.
Cost skill points to unlearn them.
Let's go.
30 experience. Hey, I like that.
Not so fast, Mr. Feminist. You owe me 130 real.
130 real, huh? Ooh, okay, there we go. What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Pronounces the R with a mock aristocratic accent. I want to save space. I personally ran out of space quick. Gotcha.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
By real, do you mean some form of street cred?
No, you don't owe me street cred. You owe me money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
Points to the red ledger on the counter. What do I owe this place for? What exactly is
What are you,
money?
a philosopher?
Since I woke up, I have trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality. That's it right there.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things.
Oh, thanks, Gart.
Things like this hostel room,
Speaks to the ledger.
or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Okay. Interesting. Where do I get it from? Why do I need it? Proceed and show him the coins you found. Is this money? Proceed, but don't show him the coins. They're yours. Where do I get it from?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
Lieutenant is dead serious, but only to survive. Ah, okay. Why do I need it?
For survival, to pay me. Unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo?
Maybe.
There's nowhere else to stay in Martinez, and it's a cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a while longer.
That's a good...
If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me.
He stops and says mostly to himself.
I'm not an asshole.
Proceed and show him the coins you found. Is this money?
It is.
Count them.
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times
Oh, I lost
smaller
40 cents,
than
okay.
the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
100 times smaller?
Yes.
Well, that's horrible.
It is.
He stands silently looking at the coppers on the counter.
Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
Darkness rides. Darkness rides. Darkness rides. There we go.
It?
Yes.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
You're under arrest. No. What do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated.
Oh, we did
The
that.
hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to
Ah.
look. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
I don't want to try to put him under arrest. I think that's rude. What
I'm
happens
sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now.
From
You
home?
live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
There's somewhere else I can stay around here. I don't have a home. I don't remember where my home is. Fuck this place. I'll take my chances on the street. See what I can do. I'll see what I can do.
I'm sorry I couldn't help more.
Increases
You
line.
should take this up with your station.
His
I
forehead.
have a shortwave radio in my car, okay? We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
To the officer, I want to be nice. And I don't want to do that. I'll take my chances on the streets. That's just foolish. For everybody. Pay for damages. Okay, cool. What is this?
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even
but
have
you've
one?
been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights.
Huh.
Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Up on Marvel Hill.
Why did you say that?
It's just synapses firing. It doesn't mean anything. The name must have some meaning for me. Lieutenant Kisaragi, do you know a place called Marvel Hill?
But isn't that an expression, not a place?
An expression?
A shame. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Gotta trace my way back somehow to the exact street, the exact number on the building. I'll live in a dumpster, I don't care. Fuck everything, Hobo Cop. We can rebuild him, make him better than he was. Hobo Cop. Let's use what little brain power we've got right
try.
now.
Run some addresses in your head when you get the time.
Okay.
Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
That's important. Let's add that one. Let's rewind. Let's trace you. It's time to rewind. Let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the raised channel bridge southwest of here. Fall over, get up, get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through courtyards, scaring little children. Go under the great raised motor track, the 881. Until you reach Le Domaine Eminent in North Jamrock. The streets are frozen this time of year, caked with ice. Walk down Main to Perdition. There's a side alley there and your footprints in the mud. So we're almost done with Superstar. There's only 25 minutes left. Okay. Haha. Thank you, Warrior. Thank you. Can't level up yet. Motorix. Huh, okay. Alright. That is a great laugh track, isn't it? Let's see here. So I would like to talk to Lieutenant Kim here. I would also like to go and do that thing, but I can't. Let's go upstairs. Screw the body hanging in the tree. Let's go upstairs and show this guy the lady that I just talked to. Low on morale, put points into volition. Come, Lieutenant. I want to show you the room that I was in. Please. Oh, what is this?
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You
the gnome of Jeroma?
Like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy,
succulent, seductive cigarette stub. Still smoldering deliciously. Oh, but she broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a
whole cigarette.
Or better yet, an entire pack.
Strike that.
A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
I should not do that. I'll make a priority 1.
Good. They'll make you stronger and better.
Oh.
You're too old to be cool now. But find cigarettes. Smoke them. Blam. Instantly a cool renegade man. A mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils.
Okay, continue.
Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Does it? Does it really? Okay. Let's go in, sir. What's with the door? Kim tries to not look at your broken down bathroom door. Come on, Kim. Let's look at the mirror together.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face.
Okay. The expression, we can't stop it from happening. Oh my. Wait, what?
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet.
Or the weird suitcase on the hat rack.
Or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape. And not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor.
This is why I wanted to bring him here.
Where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe. Smells of vomit in here.
Looking at the destruction, sorry for this, I did it my way. This is where the magic happens.
And by that you mean crimes against humanity?
Or crimes against myself anyway. A defied bourgeoisie morality in here. Defied it hard. This is an expression of me, my individualism. No, I meant never mind. What crimes against myself anyway? That one.
I have no idea what that means.
Looks toward the exit, longingly. Oh, he's not leaving this place until we investigate everything.
Not particularly inviting, but it's yours.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
No time to rest yet. I find it absolutely hilarious that I brought him in here and forced him to experience what is going on. Close this door, thank you. What do you think of my apartment, Kim? Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it. Would you say this is a mysterious case?
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I know literally nothing about
Do
it.
you want me to brief you?
Brief, yes, that sounds
3 days
good.
ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Hey, Rustic. Regardless of how you start, do you always, like, is this the start of the game for every build, or is it a different start of the game for each build?
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Wait, does the briefing say who the victim was? The caller did not identify him.
A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Okay. Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters.
Union matters, huh?
The dock workers' union is the de facto police
Turn the
in
character into
Martinez.
whatever you want. He
Now
is a
it
person.
appears they've
History
started
and life.
executing too. We cannot allow that.
Gotcha. Hold on. And the RCM is, of course. Yes, I understand everything now. Let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer? No. Hold on. The RCM is...
That's us. The Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
Just make this perfect. Okay, there we go.
That's right.
10 experience, alright. Can we go over the preliminary? Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
It's a person he has a history and a life, even if you or he isn't privy to it right now. Ooh. Tasty. I like it. It's zesty. This is a spicy game. Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Thinking about something otherworldly might be involved, you know, something supernatural. White male in his 40s. What more do you need? Personally, I think labor disputes are very mysterious. Option number 4. Okay, so this case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy? Let's do that one.
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was a...
Cut this boring stuff off immediately. You know what this case is about.
Are you sure there's not some sex angle we should be considering? Maybe there's a young woman involved? No, there we
Good
go.
point. Martinez is famed for its occult sex murder rites. We'll get on it immediately.
The funny one is what's getting us places. Alright.
The wary tone is the surest
Rhetoric.
indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
Wow, really? That's mega sexy. It doesn't have to be a cult. It can just be sex murder. It doesn't have to be murder. It can just be sex. Being sarcastic, aren't you?
Extremely.
Extremely, yes.
It can still be an otherworldly sex mystery in your head, with a dark twist even.
In our head, so we can make it a sex mystery.
He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit. Then hit him with it.
Rustic, you say the world you're in is Earth adjacent. So there are many familiar aspects, but it ain't Earth. Okay. An alternate timeline of sorts. Well, let's go into here again.
It's not a particular... The
Why
deceased
not?
is a security guard for a corporation. There was
Sexy.
some...
Cut this boring stuff off.
Maybe there's a young woman
Yes,
involved.
It just so happens
Aha!
there's a beautiful, blonde, 19-year-old woman at the heart of this case. A rich one, in fact. Part of a murder sex cult.
The wary tone
Oh,
is
sarcasm.
the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
Wow, really? That's mega
No,
sexy.
Not really. Was there anything else?
It can still be an otherworld. He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit. Then hit him with it.
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
Ah.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what? You know what I'm in on? Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop off?
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
You should tell me now. This seems relevant.
Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Let's go with this.
Like a brief?
No,
There's
no,
no reason to wing anything. If you did, 3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his...
Mega cool, I've heard enough.
Was there anything else you... Good.
Convince Kim there's a sexy dark mystery twist. Okay. Think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow.
I feel I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
Maybe.
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice.
Oh.
Like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
So what should I... But I'm completely lacking in basic information about even this organization we're in. Can you help me? I'm afraid this is a medical situation. Let it move on or let it be. So what should I... No, let's do this one.
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
Okay. So what should I concentrate
Try
on?
work. The case at hand. It can work miracles. Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
Okay. The RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the Decomptage as its chain of command. Every lieutenant is responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs. Even you know this.
I'm afraid this is a medical situation.
Really? You look fine to me.
The lieutenant gives you a long look. It gives you a look, thorough, as if performing triage. I'm talking deep neurological damage here. I saw myself in the mirror and had no idea who I was.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
It's not psychological. Some sort of major brain damage has occurred on an unprecedented scale.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted?
You seem to be following me?
Excuse me?
Well, if I want to break this case alone...
Detective, if I may be frank, you seem to be in a deranged state.
Oh.
You have trouble remembering things. You've misplaced your badge. I cannot let you act in the name of the RCM without supervision until you've regained control of your faculties.
What if I need some me time? Well, I know what the RCM is.
That's good.
What if I need some me time?
Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. You'll still have your evenings to yourself.
Alright, I'll leave the self-care for non-work hours.
We wouldn't want your regiment to spill over into the investigation.
I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
What's there to know about a lame Bino Clark? No, we'll work better together if we have more rapport.
That's a fair point. Alright, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses. I obviously know. You don't look like other people around here. Tell me a secret about yourself. Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
That's a good one. What? Oh. Breakthrough imminent. Okay. Alright. Cool. So, okay. Alright, good. Find smokes, pissing competition, end of day debrief. Call your station's Lazarus. Okay. You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
So you're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
Once you're out of dialogue, the breakthrough will trigger. Ah, okay.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written.
Uh-huh.
You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
He knows a single eyebrow. No.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow.
What's happening
Something
to
the
me?
matter, detective?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his
Oh,
hands.
we failed authority. Okay.
The lieutenant relaxes
The
his
game had to
eyebrow,
take a minute to
and you
think.
seem to regain control of yourself.
You don't look like other people around here.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter.
Seolite.
My father's father was from Seoul. So was
Ah.
my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Guess it's not interesting then. No, you're only making it sound uninteresting. I still want to know more about
You're
Seoul.
barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholier.
Regular Revacholier. You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
Uh-huh.
That makes him a Beano-clad,
No.
completely uncut material, if you say so yourself.
We're not gonna insult him. We don't insult people here. Not in my chat, not on YouTube, not in game. Unless we have to.
Are they? They're mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal peer yourself.
Ah, medium failure. Huh? Okay, that's all for now.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Alright. The breakthrough?
Some kind of superstar.
Yeah.
They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship.
I love
They
this.
claim
This is
to know
great.
it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls.
Oh.
It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice.
In a cool voice, of
You
course.
people
Of
have
course.
no idea how good these cops are gonna get.
Okay.
They're gonna crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets. And you're the first one.
Damn right. What is this? -1 logic. Price of self-delusion. Learning cap for visual calculus raised to 6. For suggestion raised to 6. Electrochemistry. Ooh. Accept. I like it. I'll take it. So, that opens up... Okay, how do I unlock a new thought? Unlock a new slot. So how do I unlock a slot is my question. New slots cost skill points. Okay. Got it. Skill points are also needed to level skills. Okay. Like here. Where I don't have any skill points yet. I need 100 experience to get skill points. Okay, okay. Okay. What's this? What is this door? Get XP just by talking. Okay. This is pretty cool. Like, honestly, this is really cool. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Ooh, it makes me happy. Talking about makes you... The other shoe! Ah, found the other shoe. They're limited skill points. The storyteller is boring as Robert Loggia. Robert Loggia. Can you spell that for me? Certainly. R is in Robert Loggia. O is in, by God, it's Robert Loggia. B is... O is in... Oh my God, it's Robert Loggia. B is in, by God, it's Robert Loggia. E is in, everybody loves Robert Loggia. R is in, Robert Loggia. T as in, Tim, look, it's Robert Loggia. Space. Okay. What is this? Red? The gust of briny wind washes over you. I like it.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet, like
Good.
two baby crocodiles.
Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes. How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Okay. Alright. There's that. Okay, so we can't do anything with that yet. Can I talk to Kim out here? Lieutenant?
Yes?
No, not yet. Okay. This is cool. This is a really cool game. Just saying, guys. Like this is something special to me. Let's go knock on her door again.
The door is closed.
I brought a friend.
Still, the lieutenant gives you a quick glance. You should punch a fucking hole in it.
Can you speed up the talking, or isn't that possible? It makes me sleepy. I don't think we can speed up the talking, Black Dragon. I think it's all delivered in a certain way, so that way it really. Let's not do the half light. I don't like that kind of advancement. Let's just. I don't think we can speed up the dialogue, but it's delivered in a way that's really. It's slow enough to allow you to think, but fast enough that it's not like insane. Don't worry, it's alright. Black Dragon, it won't be every night that we play this. We'll probably do this 1 or 2 nights out of the week. As you know, we're going to do Pokemon tomorrow, which, guys, on YouTube, if you're watching this and you haven't seen me on Twitch, go to twitch.tv/the_blackbelt_barber. I'm streaming every single night. I do a lot of stuff that I don't post to YouTube. There we go. Also, like, favorite, and subscribe if you enjoy what's going on. Smash that like button. Blow up the comments. It helps the algorithm. It makes big number go bigger. Let's talk to her again. Can I talk to you, lady?
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me? Does that mean you like me? Who's Sweetie?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your
Is it download game for
mustache and
PC?
your
It
chiseled
is,
jaw
yeah.
and that silly dimple on your chin.
Yeah, you can get it off of Steam, Black Dragon.
But dear, you're not for me.
Oh.
I'm too old and too married besides. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
Aha. Slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the Motley Crew.
Hire her on the spot. Esprit de corps. You seem to be in a chair. How'd you like to roll with me? I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money? Ah, that's horrible to say. How about we do this? How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. Roll us some cigarettes. I'm jonesing for a smoke. Do this one.
Sequence killers? Oh
Oh
my.
my. She sounds impressed.
But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I know, but there are also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural.
I can assure you, with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Are you sure?
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why? 3 heads are better than
Thank
2.
you, but Martinez
Said
isn't the most
wistfully.
wheelchair accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down, perhaps another time.
You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
Para what
A
now?
paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
Ooh. Something inspiring about a woman on the front line leading her platoon. Let's do the delusion. Yes.
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty.
Were you a mountaineer? I feel like I was in a war. Were you a tightrope walker? Let's do mountaineer.
Nothing so glamorous, dear. Though when I was young, I dreamt of planting the Revacholian flag on some figurative peak.
It's a figurative peak, huh? Oh, looks like OBS disconnected. Hang on, everybody. This happens from time to time on Twitch. Just one of the great things that happens that... Yeah, I'm recording this anyways outside of Twitch. It's not just the VOD from the actual Twitch channel, but... yeah, we'll just wait a second for it to reconnect. Should be just a few more seconds here. Coming back in just a second. There we go. There we are. Alright, so we're back. YouTube, thank you for being patient with me. Everybody who's here on Twitch, sorry about that. OBS died on me for a second. It's fine. We're back. Recording is uninterrupted, so we're good. We just lost connection with Twitch for a second. Let's see. What did you do then?
I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail-order shoe company.
Mail-order shoe company, huh? No need for those in a chair.
You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding.
That's horrible.
I was lucky.
Lucky, huh?
This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well.
Oh.
One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
Really?
That's
it was
quite
rude of
all
me to
right.
mention it.
I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
They are thinking about it. I'd love to have her face down here in the party. I think that'd be great. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am. Or Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial
Welcome back,
troubles.
Rustic.
When do you get
And
your
everybody
next
else, welcome
paycheck?
back.
You've got guns of steel and a chiseled jaw.
Tugging her
somewhere
heartstrings.
under the bloated alcohol layer. Maybe she'd like to sponsor you.
I was hoping you could be my sponsor.
Oh, I'm sure you would make a wonderful gigolo, dear.
Yeah.
With those strong arms of yours, but welfare
Strong
checks
arms,
aren't
you
all
say?
they're cracked up to
Strong
be.
arms, you say?
My husband and I
Yeah.
are barely scraping by.
Ah.
She's not really lusting after those biceps, man. It's more like an appraisal you give to a healthy specimen.
Okay. What is a paycheck?
You must be joking. Although our pay does sometimes feel like a joke.
That's true, Kim.
It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living
See,
wage
we're
when
getting
you
the
don't
gang
have a strong
together.
union behind you. Maybe you should talk to Everard.
Yeah,
the union leader.
Everard.
Interesting idea. This Everard sounds powerful. Maybe you can wrangle some coins out of his pocket.
You know what? Roll for suggestion.
Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear.
As you shed a single manly tear. It isn't easy for me to ask this of anyone, but I'm at the end of my rope. Any money you have could help me.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just I tide you over.
She unfastens a gold commemorative pin from her left jacket pocket and drops it into your palm.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun
3
hovering over the water
sailboats.
behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, San Baptiste, Summer 31. Dinghy races.
Okay, what is to pawn?
It's easy. You bring a valuable item to a pawnbroker, who then gives you money for it. You can get it back later for a slightly larger sum if it hasn't been sold, but You never end up doing that anyway.
That's right. Where can I pawn the pin?
Cross the plaza and follow the road along the coast. Down by the water, there'll be a shack nestled against an old stone facade.
Yes.
That's the pawn shop.
That's the pawn shop.
An old friend of my husband's goes there often. He says the owner is quite helpful.
Okay.
Items that can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's appear in your inventory under the Items tab. You can pawn these items when talking to Roy.
I promise I'll buy it back for you once I have more money.
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose it would be nice to get it back.
Hey,
yes,
you
officer.
don't know anything.
You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Your eyes follow your movements with some concern. I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my.
It takes a moment
You
to
know
process.
where we are, right?
A war zone at the edge of the world.
It does still look like that in some parts of the city, doesn't it? We are in a hostel called the Whirling in Rags, dear.
Okay.
And the Whirling itself is in the city of Revachol.
Okay. Okay. All I know is that Revachol used to be really cool in the 30s. Ah. Oh, Stream Elements in the chat is now saying, yeah, we're streaming Disco Elysium live. Ha! Thank you, Stream Elements. Very nice. Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you?
Her gray eyes widen.
Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
What?
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so.
Revachol is a rare jewel.
This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
All I know is we were approaching the end times. Bad year in my late 40s or 50s. I don't even know how old I am. That is a good answer.
There. The year is 51, and spring has only just started. I'm sure there are better days ahead.
That was an option, but I chose the fun one.
She looks flustered, her hands smoothing out the creases in her blanket, even as she attempts to reassure you. The lieutenant studies you, rubbing his chin. I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Never mind. We're in this now.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Oh, boy, these are some hard choices. Okay. 1. Some kind of democracy, maybe? 2. I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. 3. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization cowers before us. 4. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. 5. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners, and women. But we're a feminist, sorry. Wait a minute, that? No. Cop. We are living under the cop regime. I like the fierce warriors.
Oh, no. Nothing like that, dear. Revachol is its own.
It was foreigners.
Led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly not one who's horseback.
Okay.
Of course. You've arrived at a weak world where no one appreciates animal husbandry.
If there's no government, how come there are cops? That is a great question.
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution.
Who would have thought that talking to this one side character would open up such a rabbit hole?
But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
Ah, gotcha, Rustic, gotcha.
She's scared now.
Oh.
She's realized you really are brain damaged.
What was the revolution you mentioned? So how did I do?
A defeat, I'm afraid.
Oh,
the people
we
of this
lost.
archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
42? What does that have to do with there not being any cops? But I'm a cop. Whatever it was hasn't stopped me.
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
So how did I do?
You didn't do too well, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality, in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs.
There we go.
While I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Thank you, Lena.
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No.
He
I'm
looks
not
away.
an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Okay.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Fair enough. I gotta get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Just gives you a small wave. Well then. Where's that pin? Where's that pin? Item. Commemorative pin. This unusually tasteful pin was produced to celebrate the St. Baptiste Summer Dinghy Races 31. Okay. Return Lena's pin. Okay. Map. Map. Mirror impossible. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. So let's just exit the door right now and see. Oh wait, no, there was more inside. Darn it! I didn't notice the drunk. We're going back in. I'm going in. We have to go back into the hostel. Right here. Is that a bottle? Beautiful dark
That
liquid
sugar and
screen,
black
yeah.
rum
Oh,
stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy.
Estonian
it's
game.
almost touching
Very
how
possible.
syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Pretty long as drink o'clock.
Boy, it's coming back to him. You had your mesolimbic reward pathway worried.
I knew electrochemistry was good
not
for
thinking
this.
about drinking all that time.
Right.
It was like you weren't yourself.
Thinking. Whew. I've been secretly thinking about it all this time. Actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me. Now that you mention it, I do need a rum and lemonade. I'd love for Gart to serve me up a beverage. Maybe later.
Maybe later. What is this? Casual Friday? What's with the lackadaisical laxman attitude? You used to be passionate about getting your drink on. Show me you're still young. Show me you have the fire in you. Lick that stain off the counter right now.
I'll lick it later.
Right now, motherfucker.
Don't lick it.
What happened, man? You used to be cool.
Lick it.
Go get your boring normal person drink then.
Being cool and licking the stain of somebody else's rum off the counter are two entirely different things. Electrochemistry.
It would go well with those cigarettes.
That's
a great combination.
That is a good combo. Sleeping dock worker. A man sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines. I read that so wrong. I thought it said Wild Penis, but Wild Pines is good too. Encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Lieutenant, who is this? Ruckus talking to Gart. Okay. Pick up the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait.
Okay, well hang on to that because we got full morale right now.
Morale if you have morale damage.
Lieutenant, who is this?
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates the harbor.
Why is he sleeping
Possibly
during the day?
because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
Wake him up.
There is
Success.
only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
We have two options. Wake up. Wake up. This is an order. I am the law. Or no words, just a primordial scream. Yes, the scream.
Why the yelling man?
The 30-something man slowly lifts his head and gives you a pensive look. You're alive. You looked out for the count. You looked out for the long count there. Do you want to see what happened if I yelled? Let's do that.
Wait, what? No, he was just sleeping.
Seems pissed off.
What do you want, officer?
You, see anything interesting in your dreams?
Thank God, no.
Was it fathomless darkness into which we ought to be deferred, like corpses to a mausoleum? Was it pure nothing, your consciousness no larger than a single grain of malt? Oh, that's the beginning. Do it.
The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep. A web of wrinkles covers his tanned forehead.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir. But when I'm out, then I'm really out. No malt grains or whatever. No poetry stuff. Just quality time.
Quality time. Okay. Think about Wild Pines. Yours.
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Oh, it's empty. Sorry about that, pal.
Talk about Wild
That's the
Pines.
name of my employer. I work in logistics.
I used to work logistics.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
How's that going?
How's it going?
Dock worker lets out a big yawn and stares at the cafeteria's terrace doors. Some fingerprints glisten on the glass.
Haven't you noticed what's going on outside?
It's a total madhouse.
Then you understand the gist of it.
I suppose.
We would all be better off without the employers and their employment.
Exactly.
For one, I can get some goddamn shut-eye.
What's up, Eonic?
Right to
Welcome.
sleep, I say.
Eonic, say hi to YouTube. This is going to go on YouTube later. Why are you sleeping here while the others are out striking?
They got it. Majoret's got it. He's guarding the gate. I'm just getting some sleep. Or was.
The way he says Measurehead implies ultimate
Measurehead.
trust in this head reckoner's
There you go.
physical prowess.
Eonic says hi, YouTube.
He seems like a worthy rival. You should slay him.
Slay him?
We are.
Okay.
The workers. The union. We know what we need.
What's right for us? You mean there's no leader?
I guess there's also Evrod. He's in charge of the union. He's smart. Knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
What about the dead body in the yard?
Yeah. What about it?
Seem cool with it. You have many of those hanging from the trees around here?
You know, people die here every day.
Oh.
Someone's found in a ditch. Another one
falls in a
falls
manhole.
manhole. A third one gets eaten by stray dogs.
He respites.
If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then
Ah.
how is it my
Back from
concern?
found footage video recently. I saw that one, Eonic. I did see that video that you made. Guys, if you haven't checked it out on YouTube, Eonic, I think is it Eonic Animations? Eonic's got a lot of subscribers on YouTube, and he does some pretty stellar animations, so you ought to check him out. Someone has to look into it. Looks like I'm that someone. Tell me what you know. Well, a little point asking you about the body then. No, this one.
Oh, I can tell
Eonic
you
Animation.
this.
There you go.
Trouble's ahead.
Trouble's ahead.
You have a pretty solid feeling that the man's not just mouthing off. He's strong, but even he has reasons
Super cool,
to be
Rustic.
cautious here.
The trouble is already here. How else would you call a dead man hanging from a tree? What trouble?
You heard what I said. Draw your own conclusions. That's all I know, and I prefer to keep it this way.
Alright.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod, then makes a note in his blue notebook. So Union people think he was a killer, he thinks. Even Sleepyhair.
Okay.
This doesn't help a lot, but it's something. Good work, detective.
Alright, I'll let you
The dock
sleep.
worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down
There
on
he
the
goes.
table, in sweet sleep.
Slumber, young man. I suppose we'll exit the building now. Okay. Ooh, there'll be stuff to do around here. But I think that should do it for the YouTube portion of this. So, thank you all for watching. Guys, this is going to be the outro for YouTube, so stick around for Twitch. Everybody who's watching this on YouTube, if you liked what you saw, smash that like button. Just destroy the subscribe button. Like, you know, just add it to your favorites list. Do whatever you want. Either way, thanks for stopping by. Had a great time playing for you. We're going to do this again soon. Not sure when. Maybe once a week. Maybe twice a week. Who knows? Because this game is going to take a lot of brain power to get through. But yeah, we'll do this again. Woke up at 2 a.m. Couldn't go back to sleep. Ionic, I feel that. There's going to be a lot of people watching this who do that. But anyways, guys, if you want to see more stuff like this while it's happening, come to twitch.tv/the_blackbelt_barber. I'm live literally every night. Wise Warrior's here. There it is.
It's Pikachu! It's Clefairy!
Yep, there we go. But anyways, thank you all for stopping by. I hope you all have an excellent time, whatever day or night it is. But anyways, take care, YouTube. We'll catch you on the next episode.